Hey guys, Coach Mitch here. Let's talk about ESL for a minute because a lot of people who are ESL think that they have all these barriers in front of them to pass a CBP or BP interview, and it's just false. Let's go through the top four that I hear all the time that I always debunk, and my clients tend to pass at a very high rate. The first thing is this: they think they have to have command of perfect English. A lot of people think, oh, my accent is going to fail me. No, you're completely wrong about that. The panels on CBP and BP, they care much more about the structure of what you're saying, the confidence in how you deliver the answers, the logic of the answer, and the professionalism. You do not need perfect English to have clear, organized communication. I teach you how to do this. I teach you how it works. Accent or not, ESL or not, a full 27% of my clients are ESL. It could be Spanish, could be Chinese, could be whatever. I've had people through the years, 7 years of doing this from everywhere with accents, ESL, so on and so forth, and they pass. Number two, many people in ESL think they fail because they can't use certain words, right? And this is not the case. What I do what I call word exchange. So if you have a thick skin, and by that I mean if you're open to criticism in a healthy way, meaning that if there are certain words you cannot pronounce that I know will not sound clear to the panel, I just replace them for you, use other words instead. I do this all the time, right? We use different words for the same word, which is a synonym, of course, right? But it's a different word for the same word because you don't need to sound overly advanced, formal, unnatural. These kind of words will make you freeze because they're not natural to you. If we break down the words to a much more simpler word, it's easier. No one's going to say, oh my gosh, they're only using simple words. No, they're looking for clear communication regarding, do you understand the question? They're not looking for some $10 college word. They want to make sure you understand the question that they give to you. That's all they're doing. And again, you guys, if you can't say a certain word, I just replace it for you. That's a huge deal to understand. You can easily, I do it all the time. We replace hard words, big words with simple, basic words that make sense. Number three, you guys, I've traveled the whole world. I've lived in many places. My home is a trilingual home. So I understand up to a certain extent the challenges you may have sometimes in using English. I get that to a certain extent, okay? My house is trilingual. 3 languages are spoken in my house, okay? So number three is the rambling, right? Rambling means you're saying too much. And the reason why you're saying too much is because you're nervous. On top of that, you're ESL, right? English is your second language. What happens here, I see this all the time, people tend to over-explain. Therefore, what happens, you lose your structure, you're repeating yourself, and you're searching for vocabulary, right? And because of this, you can sometimes hide strong judgment answers. I show you time and time again in my coaching program how we can show you how to still prove to them you know what you're talking about, you understand the structure, and you know how to answer their questions spot on every time. I teach you how to speak clearly under pressure. Listen again, guys, clearly under pressure. Before we go on, if you're interested in CBP and BP, but you have a fear of a structured interview, I can show you how to pass either one. I've been at this for 7.5 years now. My pass rate for my clients is 90.4% for the past 6 of the 7.5 years. I know what I'm doing here. The last thing is this, and I want to tell you very clearly. When that Zoom opens up, that panel wants to hear what you are thinking. They don't care about your accent. It's what you're thinking, right? They're scoring your judgment, your professionalism, They're scoring your emotional maturity, your accountability, your reasoning, your model. You understand? All those are much more important than your accent. They are not there to grade you like an English teacher. That's not it. If English is your second language and you want a structured CBP, BP interview coaching that's built for clarity and confidence, I can help you. Again, 30% of my clients are ESL. Of that, the rate is the same, 90.4% success rate. I know how to help you. Here's what I don't want. I don't want you saying no to this because you have a fear of your accent. You fear people won't understand you. You fear your second language will hurt you. Those fears are unfounded because you haven't tested yourself. I am here to show you how to do that. Do not throw away your chance at this because you fear your own accent or you fear ESL. I can show you how it's done. There are so many qualified people who never apply. They stay at their job because they stand in their own way. Yeah, a lot of my ESL people stand in their own way. There's nothing more, it's the best feeling I get. People email me, Coach Mitch, you're right, I pass. And they're happy because they got out of their own way. They said, I can do CBP, I can do BP. They get a hold of me and we go through the training. Now, my training's not easy, but it is designed so you can learn it very easily as long as you follow my program. I can get you through that. But the first thing is first, you must believe in yourself. Second thing is this, go down to my description below, get into my calendar, and I will see you on the other side. You can do this. You just need to get out of your own way, and it can be done, okay? You guys take care. Coach Mitch. Bye-bye.